How was your bye week there, boss? What do you think?
Well, I mean, to use the Don Henley line, the more you know, the less you understand. What's going on with the Green Bay Packers, and then to watch what happened out in Denver as they took on the Chiefs yesterday. I mean, Jim, you can chime in on this. It seems to me, and now we find out about this plantar fasciitis issue in his left foot that Peyton is having. So he's probably going to miss the Bears game coming up this Sunday, but it just seems to me, Jim, that Peyton's mind is writing checks that his body simply can't cash right now, and this might well be the last season we see 18 on an NFL football field.
Yeah, I think we all agree. Everybody knew about the injury last year after the fact. This injury, everybody knows about it now. Right. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle it. And you're right, there's some throws out there that he normally makes that he's just not making anymore. He hurt the team yesterday with the 4 interceptions. But he did break one of the storied records in the NFL, which was huge, So
yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle it. He said after the game that he was as honest as he could be with the coaching staff on how he was feeling. That's a tough Kansas City defense to go up against. He was getting kind of battered around, a lot of pressure. He tried to make some throws. Sometimes he almost looked like he anticipated too much and just kind of threw it up for grabs at times. So I would imagine that if the injuries persist and he doesn't come back and have somewhat of a good rest of the season, that this is probably his last year.
It sounded to me like Peyton was in a position where he felt like he had to put the team on his shoulder and go out and try to win that game because of the injuries they had on offense. Aqib Talib is obviously suspended for the game. So it was almost like Peyton, told the coaching staff, hey, I'm okay. I feel like I can do this. And maybe in the back of his mind, even he thought, man, I'm really banged up. I don't know if I should be playing in this game.
It sounds like it's a very Peyton thing to hear, though, to hear something like that. It's a great. I mean, it's just what we've always kind of heard of 18 is he's just going to do that. He's going to go out, try and give 1,000%, like you said, Dave. Even if the body isn't going to kind of catch up to him there, that's just kind of the mentality it seems he's always had.
And don't get me wrong, he's been hurt before in his career, and he's been able to overcome those injuries with his knowledge and the arm strength he had at that time, but it's just getting to the point where it's not there anymore. And everybody's calling for Brock Osweiler. Listen, that game was over and done with when he got in the game. He did some good things, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's the answer too. So I would be a little worried in Denver at this point.
I think it's clear, even after. I mean, we all saw what happened when Denver played Green Bay, and that was coming off a bye week, and Peyton looked spectacular. So he's still got it in him. I just don't think he can do it week in and week out. That's the issue right now.
Yeah, maybe rest.
Tough. We'll see. He's going to need some time off perhaps to get him rested up for the stretch run of the season.
And you know what? And that's not a. I mean, this isn't a Bronco show, obviously. But I mean, I think if you sit him out for a couple of games or whatever, Broncos are likely going to make the playoffs. And this this is a Super Bowl roster that the Broncos have.
Exactly.
Let him sit out a couple of weeks, then make a push towards the playoffs and see and ride 18 as long as you can. See what you got at the end.
They've got the pad of a couple games to give in the standings there with that West Division lead that they've got. That they got to get him to December because if 18's not part of it. Dave.